everybody. We've got the beautiful Dr. Karyn Gordon. She is the leading relationship and parenting expert. And man, is this ever interesting. You're talking about where kids should be going or leaning towards, and it's not what necessarily the advice that our parents are giving us.
That's right. So I was so excited when this article came out, Dina, on Maclean's, because I've been put into an interesting spot. So I've been working with young people for coming up on 20 years, long time. So this is like my 17th or 18th year working with young people, or Generation Y. So Gen Y is anyone from about 13 to 32. The last 7 or 8 years, I've been working with companies, organizations from all across the country, profit, nonprofit, in almost every single industry, finance, construction, healthcare, education. So I'm kind of this middle person between these two different groups. So a number of years ago, I started getting all these comments where young people are like, I can't find work, I feel depressed about my future, I feel totally hopeless. But meantime, depending on which industry I'm speaking to, especially with the trades and construction, people are telling me, we have so many jobs and we do not have enough people to fill them.
So you found a gaping hole, an actual shortage in trades, where within as little as 15 years, buildings will not get built and roads will not get fixed because there's not the tradespeople to do it.
Yes, and that's why I was so happy when this article came out, because it was really an article that basically summarizing with what I have actually been experiencing. And so part of the number one tip I want people to realize is understanding this gap. Like, there is this massive gap. So the article goes on to say that 500,000 Canadians do not have work.
Wow.
500,000 Canadians. Meantime, when you're talking to these particular industries, especially with the trades and construction, I was speaking at the Contractors Association just the last few weeks, the Electricals Association, the Concrete Association. I'm speaking at all these trades, and they're saying, Karyn, we have shortages in every single one of our trades.
See, interesting, because I know my parents said what everybody else's parents probably say, go to university first. It's so bad to say, I don't regret it, but it's a lot of money for 4 years. I got my 2 degrees, and then I went after that to college for 2 years, and I ended up in television, and I'm fine to say it, making $27,000 a year after 6 years of post-secondary education and getting my A's. That's hard to pay back your debt.
I know.
Meanwhile, you're saying the starting salaries on average for trades is much more than the average that you'll get from your degrees in university.
And if we think that this is a shortage now, it's going to get worse. We've got 2.7 million boomers that will be retired between now and 2030.
Wow.
So if we think we have shortages now, it's just a matter, it's going to be exploding. And so there's tremendous opportunity,
Let's take a look. The average salary, by the way, is $40,000. So this is already far and above for the trades.
Yes. So you got mechanics at $81,000, electricians for $73,000, plumbers at $71,000, and carpenters for $63,000. So this is now part of, I mean, for sure, like any job, you're going to have to put your work in. You've got to have a great work ethic, be willing to work, and so you're going to have to work for it. So this is not like free money.
Right.
So obviously, it's important for young people to realize that, but there's tremendous opportunity. But there are this obstacle, and the obstacle, exactly with what you said, is that there's still this mindset.
Almost a stigma.
There's a stigma that if you're going to the trades, you're not very smart, you're not going to make a lot of money. What does that actually say about me as a parent? So there are these barriers. But I really want people to open up their thinking. First of all, I've met and worked with so many of the trades. I think they're brilliant, they're kind, they're wonderful, they're savvy. I find a lot of them very, very savvy.
You need strong people skills.
Very strong people
very
skills.
Talented.
They're great. For anybody who doesn't want to be at a desk job, this is a fantastic opportunity. And there is tremendous job security. I mean, you've got tremendous job security, and it can be quite lucrative. So
and because there's a demand.
There's a huge demand, and it's going to get even bigger. And in terms of when you look at some of the stats, in the last couple of years, you had about 26% of young people going to university and only 12% getting their trade certificate. So there's this barrier, but we just have to we have to expand our thinking.
As well as, traditionally, this is a male-dominated career choice. So we have to, all you ladies out there, this is your time to think about this too, to make a great living. If you look at a lot of those reality shows, the do-it-yourselves, that's what it's all about now, is a lot more women are getting into this business. It's a lucrative business. There's money to be made and a lot of success. If you do good work, you will go to the top. You will absolutely rise to the top. So for more information, where can they get more information on you, Dr. Karyn? You have fall speaking tours happening for parents.
Yes,
is this right?
I have a whole speaking tour happening for parents. They can go to my website, dkleadership.org.
On this topic.
And for this topic, they can go to my website as well. I've got a bunch of information on it, and they can also go to the Maclean's article. The Maclean's article really is, I think, it features a fantastic research and information on this topic.
It breaks it down to rethink the trades,
to expand our thinking.
Done. #winning.